Hi, welcome back to our channel. So in this video, I'm going to be giving a little bit like advice about farming and also a little bit life advice and also give a little bit history about myself and how all of this farm came to be, you know. And sometimes whenever you show things, some people might be thinking that you're just bragging, but, it's not like that because it's about time that, you know, uh, especially we in the third world country like Ghana, like all over like Africa. Like, man, sometimes the motivation is not there for you to start something, you know, because like most people don't even know anybody that can motivate them to do the things that they want to do. Because sometimes I wish when I started life early back home, I wish there was somebody who motivated me and directed me like directly, like do this, don't do that, you know. And I knew that life would have been different. Nobody knows how it would have been, but I knew that something better would have come out of it instead of people living and struggling sometimes, like outside your own country, to live a better life, you know. And that's exactly what happened to me. You graduate from school, then you have to go and find a better life somewhere, you know. So with all of this that I'm telling you, like I'm going to be showing how our project started so that people who have doubt in their mind that they cannot make it, they will have hope that they can also make it. It's just a matter of time and staying focused on the things that you want to do. You know, when I first started, similar thing, like I had doubts in my mind, like, will I be able to do it? You know, will I be able to run a business, especially in Africa? You know, so the first thing that I did was I had to change my mindset, the way that I think about the things that I see and the things that I hear about our country, especially Ghana. I had to find it out for myself. So I begin to read, I begin to learn from people who were already doing similar things that I want to do. You know, at that time I could not find a lot of people that was doing those things in Ghana. Like, you know, not until recently, the year of return, that everybody just people starting to focus on Ghana and people are showing the things that they are doing. But in those times, it was only few people, you know, and even with those, the motivation was not there. They just giving ideas about things, just rough thing and just goes off, you know. Because I got a lot of people like maybe communicating with me, like testing me here and there. They want to do this farming business, but then there's still doubts in their mind. Can I do it, or will it be successful? You know, but to me, you don't have to think about those things whenever you are starting, because those things just bring doubt to your mind and they will kick you off. You know, they will send you off, and you will never achieve the dreams that you want to. So whenever doubts come into my mind, I focus on the good things. Even though we have to think about the bad side of things, but don't lean on them. Use those things to move you forward. You know, sometimes you want to start like if you whenever you want to start this kind of a business, especially this farming thing, you might want to start big here and there. Like if you don't have money to do that, you can start a little bit at a time. Start with whatever you have and just gradually build on it. Even if you can buy half a plot to start, please do that because it will help you and your family. You know, right when before I I made a decision to start all of these. I was in college. I was just about to graduate. And then it hit me. After college, then what? You know. So in searching for what, like after college, then it brought me back to my home, Ghana, to look over there. And I started my research over there with my brothers and my sisters, asking questions. So how can I do this? Like, what are the things that have changed over there? And they started telling me stories. And in those stories, I always want to grab the good ones out of them to keep me moving. First thing I started was with me buying a house over there so that I will have somewhere to sleep. Me and my family will have somewhere to be when we go home. Because life is so unpredictable. You don't know what will happen, especially when you're in somebody else's country. They can change their mind to tell you to leave anytime. Then once you get home, then what? Those were the things that came into my mind, and they set me off on my journey. So for about 6 months or about a year, all I did was to think about how I can get out of poverty. And you have to have your your why, like the things that moves you. Mine was, I have a wife and I have kids. Do I want them to go through the same troubles that I went through in life? Or do I want them to have a better life? And I came to the conclusion that no, I don't want them to go into the same trouble that I went through, because I've been through a lot of troubles. Like, maybe one day I will share them. Then people know, like, life is not easy. But the moment your mindset change, life becomes simple and easy. So I begin to read a lot about financial. I begin to learn more about financial education. Like, I begin to learn how I can get myself out of poverty. And I started reading about people, like the rich people in any country that I can find, like how they became rich. And I find out that they never got it easy to. So all the things that you guys might be seeing on the screen, those are the things that I have been able to achieve so far. And it's not difficult. They seem difficult, but they are not. You just have to start somewhere and give yourself some time, write things down, and stay focused, like a laser sharp focus on what you want to do with your life. It's never too late. It doesn't matter what age you are. You just have to stay focused in the things that you want to do. If you want to do pig farming, even if it's one pig that you can start with, please do. And start with that one pig and give yourself time. Don't rush, and don't leave too quick. Like, you just have to, stay focused and give yourself time. Those two things, I'll keep repeating that. Because there's so many people who go through life, they want things just like that, very quick. Like, I want it and I want it now, And they forget that everything is time. One thing that I also realized was, whatever work that you are doing, there's always going to be potential in that job if you look for it. Don't try to move to different kind of jobs. If you have the opportunity to do, please do so. But jumping from place to place always keeps you behind, because you always have to start all over again wherever you go. So if you can start looking around you for those opportunities in whatever job you have, because somebody is making a lot of money somewhere, doesn't mean that you have to jump over there and just because you don't know their stories. Everyone has a story in life, and their story is different from yours. And don't measure your life based on other people's life. Just live your own life, stay in your own lane, do your own thing, learn from people who are doing the things that you want to do. Don't be ashamed to ask questions. Even if you think it's a dumb question, just ask it anyway. There's no dumb question, there's no good question, there's no bad questions. And that's exactly what I did whenever I decided to set up and do things for myself and my family, and my extended family, anyone that I can help. But there's always some obstacles, especially those people in the third world countries. People will call you, hey, I need this, can you help me? I have said this before. You don't have to please everybody. Because no matter what you do, people will have something to say about it. If somebody calls you, they need money you don't have, let them know. Because you cannot help that person if you have not helped yourself. There is no, I don't see, like the best thing that I learned to do was to say no to people, or to tell people that, hey, not now, or give me time, or just don't focus on the things that I'm telling you right now, because I might not be able to help you. Those things. If you can, just let them know, so that you can get yourself a better life, so that you can help them too. Because we see that a lot. People will travel outside of the country, and the moment you travel, people start calling you, hey, I need this, I need that, can you help me? No, you don't have to help everybody. You help yourself first before you start to help other people. It is not bad to focus on yourself. It's not selfish. Because if you have in your mind that, okay, I want to help these people in the future, it's not selfish. You help yourself first. Focus on the things you want to do for the betterment of a lot of people. Because one person can distract you from the things that you can do to benefit a lot of people. I'm talking from experience, because I've gone through these things before. And at some point, I have to be like, no, I have to focus on my own things that I'm doing. And when I'm in a better place, then I come back and start to help people. That is part of life. There's always going to be something preventing you from achieving your dream. But there's nothing that can resist the will of a person who says that, no, I have to get this. Nothing can resist you if you are determined to get what you want in life. Those are the things, the kind of will that I want people to have, especially if you want to go into these agricultural things, especially in Africa. There are so many obstacles over there. The systems are not set up right now. But you have to have your why you want to do it. Those are the things that will keep you moving. If you don't have that, don't even worry about starting the farm, because you will give up. You will be discouraged down the road. The reason why I keep saying this is because I keep getting a lot of calls from people. They want to start, but then they're trying to get land, and people frustrating them here and there. You might give up because of that, but don't give up. If you are determined, you will be able to make it. So far, right after college, I determined that by the time I am 35, I have to have some properties, something that I can call my own. It took me 4 to 5 years to achieve some things. Everybody's time is different. Your time might be different. So just don't focus on what somebody has achieved so far. Just focus on just a little bit at a time, and you can do it. You know, most of the times too, the other mistake that most people do is, even though you have to focus on yourself, but don't lose, like, don't lose yourself in those, don't lose yourself in so doing. That's why you have to start learning, train your mind, your mindset, read and learn from people. Those things keep you straight and you don't lose yourself. Because there's a fine line between those things. Like, you don't want to go too far on the negative side. At the same time, you don't want to go too far on the positive side, trying to help people. Then you forget what you need to do. There's a fine line between them. You have to find those fine lines and stay in there to prepare yourself for a better life for yourself and your family. I know this is going to be a long audio, but everything that you guys see on the screen is something that throughout the years that we decided to do this farm thing, we have been able to achieve. And it is not difficult. You just have to stay focused and keep doing the things that you do so that you can achieve the things that you want. Sometimes, there's a lot of people that, like, when you talk with some people, sometimes they will discourage you from getting the things that you want in life. Like, if you tell them your story, they will tell you, no, you can't do it. This person did it and they failed. That person did it, they couldn't. Just know that you are not that person. You are you and they are them. Because I don't even know how many people that I talk to, and they just believe that they can't do it. They just think these things are for some people. Some people will not even try. It's about time that we all have to change our mindset, especially people in Africa. Sometimes we don't look around us that well and find opportunities that are around us. Then we start looking somewhere else. It's about time that everybody start looking around them and find those little opportunities. It might not be big. That's why you have to pay attention to them. I've said this before. When you can walk past a diamond and you will not see them, because diamonds in their raw state, they don't look shiny. So you have to pay attention to the things around you. And you can achieve whatever you want to achieve in this life. So that when you are gone, you have a legacy. Then whenever people mention your name, they can pinpoint to something that, oh, wow, this is what the person did. And these are the things that he did. And his family or her family, they are benefiting from that. That is the kind of life that I have set out to live, so that I'll have a legacy. So one day, I hope I'll meet some of the people who will listen to this advice, and they will tell me that, oh, wow, I'm glad that I listened to this. Thank you guys for listening to this. And if you have any question, you can email us. And soon we are going to have a program, like a website, something that we will put in our links for people to click on to schedule a consultation with us. And if you need advice, if you need a business advice, like any form of advice, like a motivation, those things, you'll be able to go through there, schedule time. Then we talk. Sometimes that's all it takes, to just talking with somebody and sharing your ideas with them. The person giving you their ideas and you giving them their ideas, then it sparks something in you to want to do more with your life. And that's what I do sometimes. I call people, you know, people that I know are doing things that I want to do. I call them, talk with them. Even if I don't call them, if they have a video on YouTube, I binge watch them day and night. I can watch one video about 20 times. You know, some people might not understand, but those things motivate me to move ahead. You know, they motivate me to do something with my life, and they make me stay focused. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please like the video, share it, and subscribe. I know this channel is about farming, but I know this motivation will help others to go further in their business. Thank you.